So the whole thing is about mini motors. So the mini motors come in lots of different types. Some inside your cells that transport things around. There's also some in bacteria. We want to study the mini motors that there are in the world, but also we want to try and build our own.
Okay, so my name's Catherine Dunn. I'm a physicist at the University of Oxford. I'm involved in DNA nanotechnology, so that's building stuff out of DNA. So DNA is possibly the most famous biological molecule that there is. We use it for essentially nanoscale construction, so building things on a really, really tiny scale. What I've got standing behind me right here is a motor, so something which moves, made out of DNA. So this is a model of DNA, the famous double helix structure, and what we have here is a large tile made out of DNA kind of knitted together. This is called DNA origami, and coming out of this tile we have things called stators, which basically act as points on a track for a motor. So we have a motor which binds to each stator and can move along the track. Okay, so we start off with the motor bound to the other stator, and the blue one is the motor. And if we play that, what's happened here is that one of the strands has been cut and the bits floated off. And that now means we've got some unpaired bits of DNA here. And that can float across and connect to the next one. And then there's another step. And the overall result is that this strand has moved from one stator onto the next stator, and then it can keep going. So, and the idea behind all this is that we can maybe use this to do controlled chemistry on a very small scale by having small molecules stuck to the end of each stator, and the motor can kind of control the way those monomers get stuck together. The reason for using DNA as a nanoscale building material is that DNA is very well understood, and we can also design how bits of DNA are going to stick to other bits of DNA by simply choosing what order we put the subunits in. Whatever you can imagine making of this, you could probably consider going in that sort of direction. So, I mean, some people have been looking at things like DNA computing, that sort of thing. So it's really quite blue sky stuff.